social media spends far too much time there.
And Apple obviously announcing not doing electric car. Actually, the market took that in a good way. It was like,
yeah, it did. Yeah, focus. Yeah,
Because they're on
absolutely.
the
Yeah,
synthetic fuel bandwagon.
Yeah.
no,
No, they're not. But
it's because I think they thought, Vision Pro's going good, isn't it?
It's almost a little bit like I think it's been that kind of weird way this earnings season, with the exception of Nvidia, which I know you want to cover anyway, is where kind of good news, unless it was exceptional beats, wasn't particularly treated that well at the start. And bad news was punished quite a bit at the start of earnings season, but it did change going through that. So I think that's the thing with Apple, is maybe shareholders are quite pleased that they're focusing.
It would make sense. Like, if you are
Core.
like, what are you going to be doing in the future? What are you going to open garages to service your cars and put tyres on them?
Where else does this go? Yeah.
Like, where are you going?
Yeah.
You quite clearly
You can't do that in the App Store.
an epic model that you can put in your pocket, updated over the air, and suddenly you want to get factories to change tyres. And who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
I did market share.
If they've got the money to try something new, why
they
not?
have also got that. That's true.
Just because you got the money to do something doesn't mean you should do it.
See, that's the interesting thing as well. Over the last year, 18 months, as interest rates have done what they've done everywhere, particularly US and UK, I suppose. But the thing with Apple is the amount of cash, the sheer amount of cash they hold. Which is where raising interest rates actually conversely has been a little bit inflationary for somebody like them, because they've started earning money on the cash that they then hold.
So it's working out well.
So then they've been able to
because
deploy
I was just
that.
going to say, why hold the cash?
Doesn't work.
Oh, so it's not working well. Sorry.
Because then they've got too much cash, and then they're earning money, and then it shows like they're making money. Then they're going to get taxed on that money, aren't they? They need
Apple. They
need to use the
they
money.
make a fortune.
Why aren't they just using?
Yeah.
Why aren't they just using the cash?
Well, they
Is
do
it just because
deploy
they
it.
physically have that much that they just.
they cannot stop making it. Yeah,
That is
frankly,
a problem you want.
Not stop making enough.
That
of
is a
it.
real
Damn
problem
thing.
you want.
I don't know the number actually. I can Google it in a minute, but their cash reserves are mind blowing. Even
It was
with
more than
Have a little
the
Google
amount
now.
of the company itself, wasn't it? Or something?
could have been at some point.
Because
Let
then
me
they
Google it now.
because when they were trying to build their nice circle
yes, which is a
building,
build,
they were like,
yeah.
okay, let's get the biggest
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Well,
First thing that comes up: how
Mortgage.
much cash, and then the rest of it reserved does Apple have?
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah, there you go. It's again huge amounts of money.
166.3 billion in cash during its fiscal second quarter in 2023. Yeah. Wow.
That's insane. I mean, I don't.
what bank do you trust?
I do. A few.
Your own bank.
Spread it. Jamie
Literally.
Dimon. But you'd spread it out a bit, I think. But well, again, they'll have relationships, certainly, definitely. But it'd be really interesting to know, and I'll do some work on it for next time, maybe, what that would own. Like just a cash position, where that, if that was a company, where that would put them in, like the S&P 500.
How much did you say again?
$166.3 billion.
Because like I've said before, like if AirPods in their own right were their own company, they'd be top 7 or 8 in the world, size-wise.
They nailed the
Astounding.
AirPods, so I do
But
have to
imagine that.
agree. They
So
look good and they are good.
How much was that in cash?
166.3
So
billion.
imagine that going from, let's just picture that in one bank account. Insane. Let's just
That's
picture.
a lot of
If you
noughts.
can you picture that?
It's a lot of noughts.
I'm going
you
to
could
put my
picture
phone
that.
on the side. To get that. My calculator doesn't work.
One of those.
It goes on them ET. I'm not. No. I said I'm on the side now. You know it's big.
Yeah, go plug in screens. But if you did, imagine that going from earning nothing, because interest rates were
4%.
to 4%. Exactly. Absolutely mind blowing. Mind
It
blowing.
really is. That.
Well, we even spoke
Do
about.
you need to bother with an electric car?
Well, even like
Do you
I've
need
got
to
in front
create
of
a
me,
new
like,
product?
Yeah, but then why not? If
Okay,
you've
you
got
still got
that,
Jeff.
just sod it. You might as well give things a
true.
go.
Going back to Jeff, if he's taking out 8.5 billion, 4% of that off the top of my head, what's that? 350 million. You straight away.
Insane amount of money. Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
£1 million a
Yeah.
day for the year.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Yeah.
Gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
I mean,
Goosebumps.
I think
That's
Goosebumps.
great.
Can't even say it.
Can't even say it's that big.